We begin with the standoff over Ukraine. All eyes are on Russia's President Vladimir Putin and what he will do next.
Today is the day Ukraine's president says he was told Russia could invade. But Moscow continues to claim it wants to defuse the crisis through diplomacy. The Kremlin says it's pulled back troops as military exercises wrap up. Russia's defense ministry even released this video of tanks being moved by train. The U.S. has yet to confirm a pullback has happened. In fact, there are still as many as 150,000 troops surrounding Ukraine on three sides. All of this comes on the heels of Ukrainian officials reporting a cyber attack on two banks and the defense ministry Tuesday. Authorities stopped short of blaming Russia. CBS News' Natalie has more.
Russia says more of its forces are pulling back from Ukraine's borders, but the U.S. and allies are skeptical, saying they see continued signs of troop buildup.
Our concern is that the troops that matter, those that are ringing Ukraine to the north, to the east, and to the south, are actually increasing their readiness.
President Biden is talking today with Germany's chancellor, one day after Olaf Scholz met with Russian President Vladimir Putin. While diplomacy is still the hope, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin is in Belgium for meetings with NATO.
NATO is not a threat to Russia, and we remain ready to engage in dialogue and find a diplomatic way forward. But while we continue to work for the best, we must also be prepared for the worst.
Russian aggression is the topic of a hearing on Capitol Hill today. Lawmakers and the administration say the threat extends beyond Europe.
If an authoritarian leader anywhere in the world is able to invade their neighbor and take them over by force and deny them sovereignty, then this won't end at Ukraine. It'll happen all around the world.
The State Department says China, North Korea, Iran, and other authoritarian governments are watching. Natalie, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And joining us with more from Kyiv is CBS News reporter Haley Ott. Haley, great to see you. You know, as we said up at the top, today is the day Ukrainians have said Russia could invade. Russia, of course, disputes this, but CBS News has learned that Russia is setting up field hospitals, despite saying some military exercises are ending and troops are being sent to home bases. So what is the latest U.S. intel saying about Russia's possible plans?
Hello. Well, as you said, Russia continues to say that it is withdrawing its troops from the border with Ukraine. This morning, it released video, which it says showed that. But U.S. intelligence officials and officials generally say that they have not seen any evidence that that is, in fact, happening. Actually, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said that it appeared that the opposite was happening. He said that it appeared that Russian troops, more troops, might be moving towards the Ukrainian border. So what is happening on the ground is unclear, and officials are very much watching and waiting to see. Here in Ukraine, officials say that they have experience with Russia saying one thing and then doing another. So they've made it very clear that Russia can say what it wants, but until they see evidence of troops withdrawing from the border themselves that they find credible, they're going to continue to remain on their guard.
Haley, as I mentioned earlier, and of course you know, Ukrainian officials reported cyber attacks on two state banks and the defense ministry website on Tuesday. Have we learned yet or have any idea yet who is behind this?
Well, people here have been saying that they believe that Russia is behind it. Ukrainian officials have accused Moscow of carrying out these attacks. Moscow has denied that they were responsible for it. Obviously, these attacks are concerning in and of themselves because they're really disruptive. But what perhaps is most concerning about them is that officials and intelligence officials say that perhaps cyber attacks are part of the Russian playbook if they were going to carry out a territorial invasion, a military invasion. So while the cyber attacks in and of themselves are concerning, it's put officials potentially on high alert that maybe something bigger is coming.
Haley Ott, thank you, and please stay safe.